So Mohammed, Akshita, Prabhavati, Vijay, are you able to hear me? Is my voice perfectly audible? So how you people are doing today? Are you able to hear me well? Please let me know in the chat box itself. Mohammed, Akshita, Prabha, Vijay, everyone, whoever is there. Okay, fine, that's good. Okay. Munnu, are you able to hear me? Okay, great. So first of all, we are going to do a short, very short case study, okay, followed by English. Now this is very short, so please pay heed to what I am reading. Yeah, sure, Vijay. It is there on classchatter.com. You can just finish it, okay, and submit it there itself. Now, please post your question in the chat box. Direct to consumer, drugs, advertising, harmful or helpful. So it's the title for the case study. Business ethics, marketing, communication and advertising, strategic management. Industries, pharmaceutical and healthcare industry. Fine. In the US, it is legal to, okay, so what happens in US? It is legal to advertise prescription medicine to consumers through advertisement. So this is legal in US. Fine. This is known as direct to consumer advertising. Fine. In United States and New Zealand are the only two countries in the world that allow drug companies to pitch their products directly to consumers. Forms of DTC, that is direct to consumer drug advertising, includes TV, print, radio and other mass and social media. Is it clear? Akshita, Prabha, Vijay, what is DTC? Like whatever medicine they have to sell it to the consumer, they are going to do marketing directly through televisions, advertisements, okay, and other media, sources of media. Fine, Prabha? Is it clear, Prabha? Please let me know in the chat box. Yes, please let me know in the chat box. Great. People are not responding in the chat box. Munnu, Vijay, Prabha, Akshita. Okay. Is my voice perfectly audible? And Mohammed. Okay. But others are not replying. I don't know why. Okay, fine. Great. Now, forms of DTC advertising include TV, print, radio and other mass and social media. DTC advertising, that is DTCA, is one of the most controversial issues in pharmaceuticals, as this form of advertising is directly towards patients rather than healthcare professionals. Promoting the use of prescription medicine directly to consumers can raise concerns. Critics believe that it encourages people to request unnecessary treatment, okay, adding to the burden on her healthcare system. So critics say that this kind of advertisement should not be telecasted on televisions because and other social media, because it encourages the people to request for unnecessary treatment and it will put burden on the healthcare system. Habibur Rahman, welcome to the class. How are you? It has been long. You've joined the class after a long time. How are you doing? The drug industry argues that DTCA helps educate consumers of potential conditions and encourages them to see their doctor for diagnosis and treatment. While acknowledging that DTCA increases the amount spent on prescription drugs, they argue that in the long run, early treatment and diagnosis reduces spending on other medical services such as hospitalization. Critics of DTCA argue that the industry's advertisement is primarily emotional in style and understates the adverse side effects and as such is misleading. The imagery of the this ad is appealing, while the potentially serious side effects are buried in the fine print. So, critics say that these people telecast the ads. When they do it in an emotional manner, okay? And whatever, they will never telecast the side effects of having these medicines, okay, in these ads. This is what critics say. And those people who are selling it, they say we are doing it because, we want to, people to be aware of whatever medicines are available so that they fall ill less, okay? They can take care of themselves. This is the argument they are giving to save themselves. They also argue that the claimed health benefits are overstated. Surveys reveal that people who have seen DTC ads will often request to be the prescribed drug. DTC captains which usually aim to have prime doctors via parallel promotion campaign. Critics argue that this results in overdiagnosis of a condition and the inappropriate use of prescription medicines, even where non-drug treatments are as or more effective. So critics are saying that, see, when we come to know about it, it's our, this is the kind of thinking we owe, okay? This is the kind of thinking we have. This is the kind of psychology humans have. The moment we are going to come to know about it, we are going to use it. Even if we don't need it, still we are going to use it. This is human psychology, right? So this is what critics are saying, that, okay, there might be ways where you don't need treatments, drug treatment. But still, when these ads will be telecasted again and again on televisions, in that case, you'll ask for it again and again. This is what critics are saying, and I think I'll go with the critics, right? So critics are saying when non-drug treatment is available for something, what is the use of, when doctors are available, what is the use of telecasting these ads about this drugs and all on television? Why do they need to, right? This is what critics are saying. Okay, and the more ads they are going to telecast, the more people are going to ask for those medicines, right, on prescription. Am I correct? Hi Rahul, Nixon, Kelvin, Nitin. We are doing a short case study followed by English. Kelvin, is this your first class? So Rahul and others who have joined late, okay, we are doing one small case study. Okay, I'll tell you what is it on. Let me finish this. Okay. See, in America and New Zealand, it is legal to advertise prescription medicines to consumers through advertisements. Okay, this is not applicable in India. Okay. But here, in India, in India and other countries, it's banned. But in USA and New Zealand, it's like they're going to telecast the ad about prescription medicines on television. So critics are saying this should be banned, this should not be there, because if other ways are available, okay, sometimes you need not to take medicines, you can just get well on your own. But if they're going to telecast about medicine, prescription medicines on television, okay, the more people are going to see it, the more people are going to ask for it. This is what critics are saying. Is it clear? So this case study is about that. DTCA means direct to consumer drug advertising, whether it's harmful or helpful. Clear? Is it clear, everyone? Rajiv, welcome to the class. How are you? Sanobar, Nixon, Nitin, Kelvin, are you able to hear me? It's okay, Sanobar, you can take rest at home. I don't mind it. Okay. Now, as a result, DTCA unnecessarily drives up overall cost of healthcare without necessarily improving the health of those treated. In 1982, the United States Food and Drug Administration (FDA) prompted pharma company Lilly to retract a press kit for its NSAID, that is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug Oraflex, citing the false and misleading provision of risk information. So, people are saying, like the people who need to keep a check, there is some industry, see, there is one law which keeps whatever is being telecasted on television in check, right? There is one law, there is one industry, you just cannot telecast anything you feel like, right? It is a punishable act, right, in every country. So, Food and Drug Administration has said this, the ad which is being telecasted for this drug with the name Oraflex whatever information they are giving about risk information related to this drug is misleading and false. Okay, DTCA was only legalized in the US after 1985 FDA ruling, but the agency required the adverts to include a great amount of information on the risk of drugs. So these ads, what they do, they are in America, obviously they are being telecasted in America and New Zealand. What they do, they will tell you about the medicine, they will tell you about the medicine, but when it comes to the risk factor associated with that medicine, they're going to hide that. So this is solely for the purpose of business, nothing more. Okay. So critics want it to be banned. Okay. So they are giving their, they are giving their views about it. Drug companies spend to the tune of 5 billion a year in DTC advertising. The availability of DTC advertising in turn has pronounced effect on drug companies' priorities. As numerous critics have observed, DTC invites the development and promotion of drugs aimed at very large group of users suffering from chronic and persistent, but not necessarily life-threatening diseases. Critics say that the advertising promotes the overuse of prescription drugs that are sometimes dangerous. So critics are saying these ads actually, they prompt people psychologically, they actually, we can say, they brainwash people, okay, they influence them to overuse these drugs, okay, which could be dangerous. In fact, studies indicate that this great amount of advertising has been successful in raising the prescription rate of DTC drugs by 32%. So companies, why they are advertising it? Because they want to do business, okay? And but critics are saying this should not be done because this will lead to the overuse of drugs by people, prescription drugs. Okay. This and many other aspects of DTC advertising have made it extremely controversial among public health officials and physicians. Is it clear what this drug study, case study is all about? Okay, fine. Kelvin, are you there? And DVA Rahman, I guess this is your first class. Aman Marie is joining after a long time. Okay, Kelvin, welcome to the class. How are you? And DVA Rahman. No, Nixon, I'm not. I can see you, Nixon. Okay. So, Kelvin, please be regular in class so that you don't miss out anything. Okay. And attendance is very important from the grades point of view as well. So, I would request you to be, regular. Fine. Now, so has everyone followed the case study? Now, see, you can read it again. Okay. You have to read it from direct till here so that you can understand it by yourself. I have already taught you this. Just read it from here till here, read it, and then I'm going to scroll it down. Fine? Or you can read it from direct till prescription. Clear? Is it clear, everyone? Mohammed, Akshita, Asya, Vijay, Munnu, Habibur Rahman, Rahul, Kelvin, Nitin, Nixon, Rajiv, Aman, DVA Rahman, and Prabhavati. Prabha, please read it from here till prescriptions on your own. Okay? And then I'm going to scroll it down. So go ahead and read it so that you can understand it by yourself as well. Yes, please read it. Obviously, you have to read it. Being the part of the class, you have to read it. Like, jokes apart. Everyone needs to read it. Once you're done with it, just let me know. Are you done with it? Is everyone done with the same? Are you done with reading? Okay. Now, let me scroll it down. Now you can read the remaining part. Okay, and then you have to solve these 3 questions. First question is, how would you advertise chronic patients to use DTC drugs and beneficially? Okay. DTC ads deviate a pharmaceutical company's focus from basic principles of healthcare to profiteering. Comment. As the marketing chief of a well-known pharmaceutical company in US, outline the marketing ethics principles your company will follow for the DTC advertising. So please answer these 3 questions. You can type the answers in the chat box. Don't keep it too big when it comes to answers. Please keep it short and crisp, but try to cover all the details in your answer. Yeah, sure. You can do that, Prabha. I don't mind it. Others, please solve these 3 questions. Is it clear what you people have to do? Mohammed, Akshita, Asya, Vijay, Munnu, Habibur Rahman, Rahul, Kelvin, Nitin, Rajiv, Eman Marie, DVA Rahman, Prabha and Nixon. Okay, Prabha is attending. Yeah, please write the answers in the chat box itself. Okay. Okay, I can see the answer. Right answer to second and third question. Right answer for second and third question as well. Okay, makes sense. Okay. All right. You have 5 more minutes. Just try to finish all the 3 questions in these 5 minutes. All right. Okay, is everyone done with the same? I guess Rajiv is done with it. Okay. 4 more minutes. Please finish it fast so that we can do English part. Okay. Now, let's switch over to the English thing. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm going to teach you about this, which is, just a second, it's loading. So we were doing about the various interview questions which is being asked in interviews and how you need to answer them. When we were, I think we were at the middle of this, right? As far as I remember, right? Now, how do you pronounce this word? Intonation. How you pronounce this word? Does anyone know that? How do you pronounce it? Let me give you the link for the same, okay, so that you can get to know how you have to pronounce this, okay. And then I'll tell you what it is. Okay, Kelvin is saying we pronounce it in this manner. Okay, how about others? How about others? Any idea? Okay. Now, just a second. My mouse has got stuck. Now, so this is the link for the same. First of all, you have to learn, this is how you pronounce it. Just click on this link. Pronunciation, Intonation, correct. Is it clear how you pronounce it? Intonation. Is it clear, everyone? How you pronounce this word? Great. Now, so intonation. Now, what is this intonation? Many people from different countries have improper intonation because their teacher has improper intonation. In many situations, being monotone is better than having a bad intonation. Okay? The worst is when someone goes up and down much on every word. Another thing you should avoid is to end high at the end of the sentence. To correct improper intonation, you should remember to start high. Yes. to start high and end low. Fine? You cannot do it any other way. I recommend going to the interview section and listening to the word. Okay, fine. You will hear proper intonation. Now, this link I'll give you. So do you understand what intonation is? It's like you have to start high on pitch, okay? And when you end something, it should be low on pitch. Fine? You can fix your intonation with only a little effort. If you have a friend who is a native, you can fix your intonation in a couple of lessons. Now, recording yourself and listening to yourself might be tedious, but having correct intonation can have a long way to go. Now, so I'll just tell you how you can improve on intonation part. Fine? Because this is a very important aspect of English, to have correct intonation. Okay? Now, so it's like you should pronounce a certain word into the correct manner. Okay? So I'm just going to put another document on the board. Okay? Now, just click on this link which I'm giving you now and listen to it properly. Can you open this, please? Please open that link. Asya, Munnu, Habibur Rahman, Rahul, Kelvin, Nitin, Rajiv, TVA Rahman, Prabhavati. Why you cannot open it, Vijay? Akshata. That is a YouTube link, I guess. That link is a YouTube link. Can you please open it? Yes, exactly. Nixon, can you open it, please? And Vijay, can you try opening it in your mobile? Vijay, are you able to open it in your mobile? And I hope others are able to open it, other than Vijay. Is everyone able to open it? Vijay, I guess I can open it in my... what should we do? Okay. Munnu and Vijay, you can see it at home, okay, when you are on system. Okay? And how about others? Just save that link and you can see it at home. So annotation okay. See, it is actually, we can say, the change in the pitch and variation in the spoken pitch, right? So that we can distinguish in between the words. Yes, correct. So intonation is like pitch should be correct. When you are speaking a certain word, pitch should be correct. Fine? Is it clear, everyone? Okay, once you're done with that, please let me know. Once you're done with that video, please let me know. Is everyone done with the same? Yes. Okay, shall we proceed ahead? Everyone out there? Great. Now, speed of speaking. A common mistake of people who obtain English fluency is with improper pronunciation and intonation is the speech in which they speak. Because they do not have perfect pronunciation and intonation, it is difficult to understand people who speak too fast. Right? This is the biggest problem I have seen from people who gain confidence in speaking. In order to improve your communication and to hear "excuse me" less often, it is important to have correct speed of speaking, right? If my speed is too slow or too fast, people won't be able to get me properly. For people with confidence, my advice is to slow down and to speak clearly. Okay? Do not blend words together too much and make sure to separate words with a small pause for words that are difficult to pronounce. Is it clear? Is this much clear to everyone? Okay, great. So is it clear what intonation is and why we need to learn about, in brief, about intonation? Otherwise, people won't be able to understand you well. Fine? Great. Now, so we were doing about interview questions in the last, interview questions which are likely to be asked, the specific questions which are likely to be asked during interviews and how we need to answer them, right? We were doing it last time, right? So I'm going to continue with the same. So we have learned till here, and we are going to, this we have already done. Tell me about yourself. The second question we have done it as well. What are your strengths? This also we have done. Now we have to start it from here. What do you want to be doing 5 years from now? Or where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? How do you see yourself in 5 years? This question is, many times this question is being asked during interviews, right? So this is often being asked. So if you want to answer it in a short answer manner, then you can say, in 5 years, I see myself as a valued employee of a company. I want to be expert at my position and start training to be a manager. Or you can say, in 5 years, I want to be a senior analyst. I want to expertise to directly impact the companies in a positive way. My goal is to become a lead in 5 years. Okay, great, Nitin. Everyone faces, everyone is going to encounter those questions during interviews. These are likely to be asked. So if you can prepare accordingly, then you are likely to crack an interview. Although Not everyone gets promoted to this level. I believe I can achieve this goal through hard work. Okay. So see, you have to weigh your words. See, in order to crack an interview, you need to weigh your language. You need to choose your words, appropriate words, while designing the answer for that specific. So if you are prepared for it, beforehand, then you won't find it difficult, right? To answer it promptly when it is being asked to you at the time of interview, right? So if you are a magician with words, then surely you can crack interviews. Sometimes many people have got a lot of knowledge, but they are not able to crack interviews because they either keep their answers elaborated, or they are not able to answer it in the manner interviewer is expecting them. Because you just cannot speak anything. They have limited time. They have to interview so many people, right? So you have to weigh your words carefully, and you will have to you should try to sum up everything in short. It should be short but and concrete. That is the thing. Don't talk about unnecessary things at the time of interview. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? And a zeal should be there in your attitude, but it should not be like overconfidence. Zeal should be there, confidence should be there, but overconfidence should not be reflected, even if you know the answers from before. Okay? Otherwise, everything will go in vain. Although I really enjoy working hands as a mechanical engineer, I want to eventually become a manager. I want to continue gaining experience, and after learning many different aspects, I see myself in management. And if you want to, answer it in a long answer manner, even if this long answer is very, very concrete, it is not, we cannot call it as long answer because, it is concrete, and at the same time, it is just 4-line long. Okay. So 5 years from now, I would like to see myself in a management position. I'm going to be learning and gaining practical experience until then, but eventually I want to become a marketing manager. I know there are a lot of things to learn, but I'm going to be working hard for the next 5 years. I believe opportunities come to great workers, and I'm going to try to be one of them. So here, obviously this answer is a bit long, but see, the person is not talking anything rubbish here. They are just talking everything. See, whatever is being mentioned here, it is related to the question. Nothing irrelevant. Fine? Is it clear? So if you have a lot to talk, don't talk anything irrelevant. Okay? Don't answer it in an irrelevant manner. Whatever is being needed for that question, put that as an answer. Okay? Whatever is being required by the interview. By the interviewer for that topic, just put those things in your answer. Okay, just keep these things in mind while framing answers for the specific questions that is being asked. 5 years from now, I want to be a senior sales manager. I am currently training to become a manager, and if I continue to work hard, I feel I will have a management position soon. Okay, after gaining several years of experience as a sales manager, I want to be in a position where I can train and provide my expertise to newer sales managers. Both answers display characteristics of hard work. Okay. So when you design your answers for a specific question, just make sure you'll see nowadays when it comes to this question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Obviously, in 5 years, you want to be in a better position. Everyone wants to be in a better position. They want to get promotions and they want to be promoted. This is the human psychology, right? So for getting promotion, you just cannot get it like that, right? For that, you need to work hard. So you have to keep in mind that, okay, this question is being asked because they want to hear it from me that I'll be working hard. Okay. So you have to design your answer in such a way which will, reflect that you will work hard. Okay. The second example also mentions that he or she wants to train newer managers. This is a good answer because it targets one good trait about upper managers, the ability to train managers. Is it clear how you need to, design answers for interview questions? Just think about it, and then after thinking about it, you'll get that what is being needed by why interviewer is asking me this question, what he needs exactly from my side. So I will design my answer accordingly. If you can change one thing about your personality, what it would be and why? This question is often being asked. The question is another variation to the weakness question. You can provide a similar type of question unless it is the same person asking them. To answer this question, think of a person you respect and the trait that they have you really like. I used to have a manager that was very patient and explained things very carefully. I really like this trait, so I'm going to provide the long answer by using this example. But first, let's look at some short answers to this question. I easily get frustrated with people who don't work hard. Okay? So this answer, although it's a kind of negative, but it is signifying that you are a hard worker and you don't like people who don't work hard. So this proves that this is a negative answer, but yeah, it is proving that you are a hard worker. Okay, so it will be in your favor. Okay, but I know people have different work styles. So you have began that answer on a negative notion that I don't like people. I get frustrated with people who don't work hard. So this point proves that you yourself is a hard worker. Okay, but you are saying that no, I get frustrated, but it's not like I only get frustrated. I know, even I am aware of the fact that people have different working styles and different habits, work habits. So if I could change something, I would like to be more understanding. Okay. So this answer proves that you are a hard worker. Although you get frustrated with people, okay, you are also ready to accept that they have different work styles and different work habits. So you want to be a little more understanding. Okay. I have high expectations and I have these expectations on others. I think I would be more, if I was more understanding, I could help other workers improve instead of being disappointed. So this proves that you want to get best in others too. You want to extract best in others. You want to motivate others. You are a motivator and you help people in getting the best in them by helping them. Right? Is it clear, everyone? Please respond in the chat box. Okay. I would like to be the more of a risk taker. I always do my work and complete it at an exceptional level. But sometimes taking a risk can make the work even better. I'm working on this by thinking the issues through and weighing the pros and cons. Okay. I would like to be a more extrovert. Nowadays, companies prefer to hire people who can take big risks because big risks lead to great success. Right? You might have heard that quotation, right? If you dare to take risks, you can win for sure. Okay. I would like to be more of an extrovert. I am little quiet and little closer to the introvert side. So I would like to change this because I would appear more friendly. Clear? Is this much clear to everyone? Okay. Now, if you want to answer it in a long answer form, then you can say, I wish I was more patient with people. I remember a manager I had a couple of years ago. He was very patient with everyone, even workers that were not that smart and failed to understand a concept to perform the job. I remember thinking, how can this person who can't understand this concept continue to work here? My manager took a different approach. He was understanding of this worker and explained the concept in a different way. He even explained how to view problems from a different perspective. This helped this worker, and in time that worker became a strong contributor. Okay, so if I could change one thing about me, I would like to be more patient and understanding. Fine. I am taking steps to change for the better by remembering the actions of my past managers whenever I am in a similar situation. Yeah. This is a little long, but if you can if you can speak smoothly, it shows off your communication skills. Also, the content of the answer is not that bad. They want a personality problem, and this answer is showing impatience while indicating that you understand difficult concepts easily. It also shows that you are working on correcting the bad behavior. Fine. Is it clear? Okay, great, great. And how about you, Aman? Are you following me? Aman, are you following me or not? Please let me know in the chat box. Okay, great. Now, this question can also be asked to you at the time of interview. They can also ask you this question. What does success means to you? Okay. There are many things you can say. This type of question does not have a wrong answer. All answers will be correct. So best answer is how good you can make the answer. A mediocre answer will be something like completing a project on time. You can say this, but add another twist to make the answer a little better. Here is the example. To me, success means to have a goal, okay? Plan the steps to achieve the goal, implement the plan, and finally achieve the goal. Fine? So unless and until you have the goal, you can never, achieve anything. So first set a goal, plan the steps, implement the plan, and then finally you're going to achieve the goal. Success means to achieve a goal I have set for myself. Okay? Success means to produce high quality work before the deadline. Success to me is knowing that my contributions positively impacted my company. So this is how you can answer these questions by using these one-liners. Okay? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. So do you have any questions in accordance with whatever I have taught today? Okay. So we are done for today. Okay. Don't forget to fill the feedback form. If you have any queries, any grudges or anything, kindly you can do one thing. Okay. Please let me know in the chat box. Okay. Yes, Vijay. What is it regarding? Please let me know. Matter, I email it daily after the class to the coordinator and she sends it to each student. So you're going to get it through email. Okay. Yes, Vijay, please let me know. Please post your queries in the chat box. Should I unmute you, Vijay? Vijay, you are being unmuted. Please accept the audio controls. Okay, others, what you need to do? The class is going to end in few minutes. Okay, don't forget to fill the feedback form. Fine. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. Yeah, I was trying. The last class you said we have to complete these assignments. Yeah, but I didn't got that username password proof. That's charterclass.com.
Okay. So I'm going to generate it for you and I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to give it to you today.
Okay, it will be coming to my
I will give it to
email.
you in class tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. So the last class you said Thursday will be the deadline for this assignment. So I can complete
because,
it.
I was not aware of the fact that we don't have the ID and password. So since you are getting it late, you can finish it even after deadline. I'm going to check it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you
so
so much.
That's it for today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to fill the feedback form. See you tomorrow. Yeah, we have class tomorrow as well at the same time. So I'll be taking class at the same time tomorrow. Please be there so that you don't miss out anything. Okay. Thank you so much. And if you have any suggestions to make these classes better, if you want me to cover something specific in class, you can write that down in the feedback form itself, which you are going to get after this class will get over. Fine? Yeah, thank you so much.